Listen, listen, this is a video. I like Dogecoin. You like Stellar. Okay? I think Dogecoin is a better currency as far as making payments. Why the fuck do you like Stellar? That's a simple question.
Stellar Lumens.
And what does it do? What is it doing right now for the community?
Stellar Lumens is the future.
Why?
Well, right now, if you look at their marketing budget, they're not marketing at all. They're keeping a low profile because Jed McCaleb, the founder that created Ripple, as soon as Ripple went into an SEC investigation, they have all the brand awareness. Everyone's talking about XRP, while XLM is creating partnership after partnership after partnership. They're with Stripe, they're with MoneyGram, they're with Franklin Templeton, they're with Tala, they're with Circle, savings product. Mr. Wonderful and Shark Tank is behind. They're with USDC, they're with Polygon, they're with their Flare network is a bridge for them to operate on Ethereum's platform. So the point is, they also have Visa.
Okay, so they got a lot of people backing them.
They got a lot of people backing them. They're probably the richest.
But they don't have the backing of the community as Ethereum, Bitcoin. They have a very small community, and their market cap is real small
because of the mass adoption, which will happen when regulation comes in. When regulation comes in, the mass adoption is going to increase that market cap. And I believe Stellar Lumens is more a stock than a cryptocurrency. But because they have the Lumens, that provision allows them to operate on Coinbase, where they're not under the scrutiny of the SEC, so to speak. So when all this materializes, the number one thing about Stripe is Stripe gave Stellar Lumens $3 million back in 2014. They were originally trying to buy Ripple. As soon as Jed McCaleb had to agree to disagree with Ripple and he left to go create Stellar Lumens, Stripe discontinued their interest in Ripple and they gave Stellar the money. So the most convincing part to me is that in the contract that Stripe initiated with Stellar Lumens is for $3 million we get 2 billion lumens. Now, if Stripe were to sell any of their lumens, which are now worth $700 million, they gave Stellar $3 million. They would have to return that $700 million or any net profit, $697 million, back to the Stellar Development Foundation, which shows you that there's a clear inference that there's an umbilical cord there. They're married to Stellar Lumens. My belief is the reason why Stripe hasn't IPO'd is because they're trying to corner the market. They're trying to increase the use cases. So I believe that Stellar Lumens is Stripe. It's Stripe's alter ego. So I think what's going to happen is Stripe is going to make Stellar Lumens powerful, but at the same time, Stellar Lumens is going to make Stripe a global player overnight.
But you do understand Stellar only makes its money off of transactions.
But
so how would the coin increase in value?
Because not only are they making money on transactions, they're double churning because they're making money on conversions. So they can convert to like 150 fiat currency, digital, Bitcoin, you name it. The point is they're double churning. That's why they partnered with MoneyGram. So now they have a company that's been around for 81 years that they got that platform where they're going to be sending money across the globe for pennies. And they're also making money on the conversions. So they're sending money in light speed. Unlike Ethereum and Bitcoin, there's no gas fees. It's a consensus protocol. It's cheap. They're providing organic value. So now you got Visa, Circle, a savings product. You have Tala. You have, they just launched a deal with Tribal Credit. Tribal Credit has 2.2 million digital wallets on their platform that now Stellar's integrated in, where it's based in Mexico. So now they're going to have that cross-border payment with Mexico. They're dealing with the Ukraine government. They're the odds-on favorite to get the United States government to create their central bank digital currency. So when you're talking about governments, you're talking about institutions sending money. Once the regulation clarity comes into play, they're going to be sending money all over the globe, trillions of dollars. where they're making money on transaction fees and they're making money on the conversions. So even though it's pennies, they also have surge pricing. So if you want to be on top of the pecking order, it's like an Uber platform in a way. It's like a surge pricing. You're going to be paying more. And what's going to happen is, in order to transact with Lumens, you need to have Lumens in your wallet in order to use their network. So what's going to end up happening, this is why all the analysts are wrong, is that Lumens will start becoming more scarce because Lumens will burn up. You know, in regards...
so how many Lumens coins is out there now, though?
There's
a lot.
Well, they had 100 billion initially. They burned 50 million back in 2017. Now there's about half in circulation. But what's going to happen down the road, regulation clarity comes in. The governments, when this goes live, MoneyGram's about to come out of the beta pilot program, if you will. When all this happens and money starts moving, peer-to-peer, business-to-business, all these things that they're doing behind the scenes, because right now Stellar Lumens doesn't care about the price. They're working on the infrastructure. They're doing everything behind the scenes because the typical investor goes on to Coinbase and they see Stellar Lumens at 26 cents and they're like, this has got to be a dead project. That's what they want you to think. That's why Ripple's there. They want everyone's attention on Ripple, while Stellar's over there, they're the sleeping giant. So what's going to happen is, when the mass adoption comes in, the market cap is going to go through the roof, and the abundance or surplus of Lumens will start dissipating. So now when you do the division, there's going to be a higher market cap, less Lumens. So the forecast that all these analysts have is incorrect.
So what do you predict Stellar at?
I think Stellar will go to, I think it can hit $2.50 to $5 this year, if not more. Depends on if they market. But I think in 3 years, it could be $100 a share. I really believe it can do what Solana did in this previous year. Solana was pennies, went to $1.09, and then went to $250 a share this year. So with Lumens, I think it's a powerhouse. I mean, if you look at all the partnerships they have, if you look at all the connections, I mean, they're also with Cardano and universities where they're using them as a template to teach people about blockchain technology. I mean, they're everywhere. So I just think when all the pieces come together, and I think the people behind the scenes have all the coins. I mean, there's a lot of people that hold Stellar Lumens, but if you look at the long run, I feel like the people behind the scenes are going to make billions.
So basically saying Stellar Lumens is a buy, yes or no?
Are you kidding me? It's the most, I would honestly say Stellar Lumens is the surest bet I've seen in my lifetime.
All right, we're going to end it right there.